Hi everyone, this is just a quick update on me and my cancer. For all my new followers, I'll just give you a quick update. On the 22nd of November last year, I had my esophagus removed, that is my swallowing pipe, and they replaced it using my stomach. But if you go to my profile, you can see all the videos, everything's been documented from day one, from my chemo and my proton therapy, right through to having the operation. And even after the operation, I had some complications which put me in a coma, unfortunately. But yeah, all my videos are on my profile if you want to catch up on what's happened. Anyway, 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, I went back to see my surgeon and the dietist. And I had a lot of infection around my feeding tube. And I think you can see the video which is on my profile. So he removed the last one stitch, because I'd removed the rest myself. And he put a new one in, which I think I explained in my last video. And now I can introduce more solid foods, so I can have bread now, but without the crust. And vegetables, but soft vegetables. Potatoes, they don't have to be mashed anymore. They can be just cooked potatoes. And hopefully in 3 to 4 weeks, maybe my feeding tube can be removed. At the moment, I've removed the last stitch again, because I had again an infection in my feeding tube. Now my feeding tube is just being held in place with a medical bandage and medical tape. So if I accidentally pull on that feeding tube, the whole thing is going to come out, and then I have a big problem. So I'm being really careful. As for work, I cannot go back to work yet, not until the feeding tube's been taken off, especially now there's no stitches in it. I also went last week to see my lung specialist. That's because I went into a coma, having gotten the RS virus. And on top of that, I had 2 bacterial infections and a lung infection. So both I had fluid inside my lungs and I had fluid around the outside of my lungs, which caused me to go into a coma. But yeah, I went to see the lung specialist, and my left lung, which was completely white because it was full with fluid, is now showing signs of grey and black areas, which shows it's healing. My right lung was also very white, full of fluid, and that's also getting better now. So on a positive note, my lungs are healing themselves. They're only working 50%, which means I'm only getting 50% of the oxygen that I need into my body. So I'm constantly tired, so just a little bit of walking, I have to sit down and rest. But yeah, everything's going the way it should be going. I'm feeling great. Still throwing up quite a lot. It's mostly stomach acid or slime or bile